going on, YouTube? What you doing? Huh? You getting some money? Yeah, I hope you get some money. Yeah, you better be getting some money. If you didn't know, it's Block Like Vlogs, aka the Trucking Block. Back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up and notification bell. Does not cost you a thing. Comment down below. Interact with me. I interact back. If you don't like my videos, hit the dislike. YouTube analytics, right? So it's been a couple days since I posted my last vid. I informed you guys on that I applied at Estes and a few other companies. Well, let's dive right into it. Let's get right into it. All right. Estes at this point wants me to get my manual restriction lifted from a license, as well as obtain my endorsements, mainly my hazmat, doubles, and triples. Tankers be a bonus. The reason they want that is because they would have to bring me in as a driver trainee, and I'd have to work on the dock, sit on a waiting list until I reach the top, be invited to go out of town, get my training, so on and so forth on how to operate a 10-speed, and then get my endorsements. They'll help me train and get my endorsements. But that's the problem. I don't want to make 22 bucks an hour. Yes, they offer 22 an hour to be a driver trainee / dock worker. She said anywhere from 20 to 22 an hour. After I asked her what's the going rate for that if I had to take that route, I'm choosing not to take that route. You already knew that I was not going to take that route. If y'all been watching me long enough, you know who I am and how I am. I'm not taking no $22 an hour. I'm not going to go from driving for a company as a lease purchase operator over the road to a driver trainee unless it's just a 2-3 day, maybe even a week process like some companies make you go through, even when you're a first seat driver, meaning you're ready to go as a driver when I'm talking about first seat. But I'm not doing that. Instead, I told her that I will obtain all those things myself, and if and then I want to join Estes, I will reapply. But for now, I respectively decline. Great company. I've heard nothing but good about it. I've done my research. They're a great, solid company. They're non-union. I mean, even though it sounds like to me, it sounds like union. It's non-union. I said that in my last video. I'm going to make that very clear. They're not a union. I thought they were. From what I was told, they are not. Great company. I just can't do it right now. Now, JB Hunt, I'm basically hired. My background, my MVR, drug test, by the way, which is urine and hair analysis if you want to apply at JB Hunt. And JB Hunt is in alliance with a few other mega carriers that are trying to push the clearinghouse to urge FMCSA to make it mandatory that hair analysis is done. If they approve it and it's passed, every driver out here will have to take a hair analysis, no matter where they're at in their level of their career. They could be working for a company already. They will have to immediately go take a hair analysis test if it's put into law. So a lot of drivers are upset about that because some drivers may have, did something they weren't supposed to do in the past 120 days. Me personally, I don't fool with any drugs. Okay, I take what I do seriously. I take this seriously. Okay, I don't play with this. I don't think anybody should be intoxicated or under the influence of drugs while handling anywhere from 50,000 to 70,000 pounds. Now, I say that amount because that's usually what I pull. I don't know about anybody else. You may pull less. You may just do paper products, whatever. But you're dealing with a heavy machine. Just my international alone by itself is almost 17,000 pounds. Okay? That's a lot more vehicle than your standard vehicle out here on the road. Even your biggest SUV is not competing with that. So keep that in mind, guys. Y'all want to get upset about hair analysis becoming a part of the ritual when being hired by these mega carriers? Man, it is what it is. I understand where they're coming from. These vehicles are stupid heavy. And there's been multiple accidents. And on top of that, it's been proven that a lot of guys have been caught on the road under the influence of marijuana or drunk. Blows my mind when I looked up the statistics. Just look it up one day. But anyway, back to the job search. Like I said, JB Hunt has me hired at this point. I have a start date next week on the 6th. I can start earlier than that. I requested to start at my start date because I wanted to figure out if I could finesse something out of RTI. But from what my DM is telling me, and to clarify, I had a subscriber come underneath a video of mine and comment that I said that I talked to other DMs. Yes, I did. It's not against the law. I had to look back on it and say, oh, I actually did. But it wasn't intentional. I was just having conversation, you know. I just want to know more information about the company. It is nothing wrong with talking to other DMs, management, or anybody at your terminal about the company you work for. Especially when you lease purchase. So, to clarify that for that subscriber, yes, I did. Did they give me much information? No. My DM basically told me herself, in which I approved that she was telling the truth after talking to a couple other people, that the only position available right now as far as RTI is hourly. And there's 2 guys right now in the Kansas City area that is handling that, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. So with that being said, I gotta say goodbye to my truck. Do I want to do it? Heck no. But I gotta do it. So JB Hunt is where I'm going temporarily until I can figure out this whole owner-op situation. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get right back with you. Manager's pulling up on me right now. All right, I'm back. False alarm. He was just checking out some inventory, seeing what he can move around to make some room for what's on this trailer. Outside of that, I've also applied at different places. One of them being Dayton Freight. Now with Dayton Freight, I have to have my hazmat. So even then, you know, I hate to do it. I don't want to do it. And I hope nobody holds this against me, but I might have to just go to JB Hunt temporarily. I know job hopping is not ideal, which I'm going to address that right now too. I had a subscriber, also another subscriber, state to me that jumping jobs all the time is not a good thing. Well, I mean, he said loyalty goes far, which in some cases it could with a mom and pop. I'm gonna be very honest about it. As far as I've seen out here as a truck driver with 3 years under my belt, loyalty means nothing. These companies don't care nothing about you. I'm gonna be honest about that. Now, let me put that in perspective for you. It's not that they completely don't give a F about you, but they don't care about you. Get what I'm saying? Like, drivers come dime a dozen. There's schools packed with students every day, and those schools are gonna release those students almost every week. You're gonna have a new round of drivers hit this road and do what you and I do. So replacing us, easy. Also, you do something wrong, termination. It's not hard for them to figure that one out. You get injured on the road, get killed on the road, what do? They cut their losses with the truck, send their condolences, they hire another driver, or they just replace you. That's what I mean. So as far as me jumping around, man, you got to do what's best for you. And your loyalty should lie with your family, not with the company. Because if you're loyal to a company for years upon years upon years upon years, when the going gets tough, they're not going to be in your corner like your family will. I'm just being real about it. I've seen guys work their whole dang on life for a company and retire, and the company has nothing else to do with them. They give them a fancy watch, maybe even a retirement dinner, give them some hand claps and praises, and maybe even a medal or a piece of paper, expressing their gratitude for all the years of service. Outside of that, you're out the door. So me being loyal to a company right now is not in my ideas. It's not in my repertoire right now to be loyal, because my main mission is to become a owner op, right? So I need to be loyal to my family and myself first. So, I mean, I get it. Being loyal has perks. You gain seniority. You get to do things at your job that younger guys may not be able to do. For instance, I'll give you an example. Last time I was at JB Hunt, no wrecks, no issues, on-time deliveries, and hard work paid off to the point where I requested to drive a new truck on the Audi account. So when they ordered a new batch of trucks, guess who got a new truck? Me. So I understand loyalty has its perks, but again, family first, man. Family and life first. Don't ever put your job before your family. I personally, here recently in the past year, I have learned that injures my family. My kids miss me like crazy. My wife needs me at home. My parents are always telling me how they don't see me. I don't interact with my sister or my nieces. You know, I mean, I do, but it's through text messages every once in a blue moon. I mean, when we see each other, we got to unpack weeks and months of conversation because we haven't seen each other in a long time due to me being on the road in this truck, which I do understand there's a sacrifice when it comes to being on the road in a truck. But that sacrifice has to be put on hold for a second. I got little kids at home. I need to get them to at least elementary stage before I decide to jump head first into owning a truck. If it happens before then and the stars line up perfectly where I can do that, so be it. I see other truckers out there do it, like Just Trucking. Go check out his YouTube. He does it. But right now for me, the stars ain't lined up just right for me to own a truck right now. So I'm not going to be salty about it. I got to do what I got to do for my family, man. Beyond that, man, this is just an update on where I'm at right now as far as the jobs. Estes, they're not completely off the table. Right now, I put a bad taste in my mouth that I'd have to do so much to be hired. So much so that I might have to be a dock worker to be hired. So I don't want to do that. You can call it pride or whatever you want to call it, but I make well over $22 an hour right now. I've had companies offer me $25.50 to haul trash and to do local accounts. So 22 is not worth it. I'm hoping Dayton Freight hits me back because that is $31.20 an hour. Only problem is I would hope they allow me some grace period time to obtain my hazmat because they do require the hazmat. I'm hoping they tell me, well, hey, we'll hire you on. You just have to get in 120 days. I'm there because that'll be more money than JB Hunt, and their home terminal is closer than JB Hunt. I'll have to drive half an hour to an hour to work and a half an hour to an hour back home every day for JB Hunt. Whereas with Dayton Freight, 10-15 minutes tops. So yeah, you guys see the point. But I'm about to hop off this video, man. I'm gonna walk over to Walmart. He's waiting on an employee to finish up a 30-minute break, and after he finishes up his break, we can continue to unload this truck out here in Alamoso, Colorado. Football stadium over there. I don't know if that's high school, college, whatever, but I'm gonna walk over here to this Walmart right next to this Tractor Supply. But I'll let y'all in the next video. Truck and Block, aka Block Life Vlogs. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up notification bell. It does not cost you a thing. Comment down below, interact with me, I interact back. And if you don't like my videos, hit the dislike. YouTube analytics, right? And by the way, I would like to thank all my subscribers, everyone that's commented, everyone that's liked the video. I would like to thank y'all. My channel is starting to grow, starting to get some legs up underneath it and take off. I appreciate it because I've been trying my hand at this YouTube thing for quite some time now, and I haven't really, found my niche. But the analytics are going up. I'm using my YouTube studio to, further my YouTube career. I'm trying to make this into a big channel to to give you guys the information you want. If you're a new trucker, please send your questions. I have my social media down below in the description, or comment. However you want to get in touch with me, I will hit you back. But until then, man, keep it between the lines. Peace.